What's up, you guys? So, you guys remember how yesterday I concluded my stream saying, I better go to the gym before it gets any later because the later it gets, the worse it gets? Well, while I was at the gym, I went at a time where one of the classes, like training sessions or whatever, starts. So the gym that I specifically went to yesterday, there are pretty much five options that I have to go to when it comes to the gym. But anyways, so this class was starting, and the trainer at this particular gym is not necessarily what you can consider to be like optimal shape. Like, I don't want to use the word, but basically she's bigger than me. And it's not necessarily bigger than me in terms of, muscle. It's just she's bigger, period. But I remember reading somewhere online, somewhere, someone saying that, how can you trust a trainer that's big like that? You're trusting this person to get you in shape, but they themselves don't have where to stand on, a platform to stand. So then I said, well, in the same manner that you can have a doctor who's old as hell, but, and big, but it doesn't mean that he cannot advise you on how to be healthy. He went to medical school for this. So same thing with the trainer. Just because she cannot look like a model doesn't mean that she doesn't know what she's talking about. So I guess before filming this, I should have looked into the requirement for you to be a fitness trainer. But at the same time, I didn't. But I remember one of the gyms had a trainer that very, very evidently she took what she preached seriously. But anyways, so my question to you guys is, if you see a fitness trainer who is not like in shape, do you think you can trust them? Do you think they lose credibility? Because as I was working out yesterday, I wasn't really thinking anything bad, anything evil, anything wicked. Like, I still respect this person. Like, if she got hired, it's because she has the credentials and whatever, right? But do you feel suspicious about that? Does that bother you? It's like, girl, how are you a fucking fitness trainer if you yourself are not fit? But at the same time, body shapes vary, because just because you're big doesn't mean that you're weak. You know what I'm saying? But then there's also the folks who are small but they have strength. You know what I mean? So yeah, you guys help a sister out because I'm in a conflict with this one. But to settle the issue, I side with you have credentials, you demonstrated, but your body does not have to be indicative of what you can do. Because, say, pick me for example, just because I didn't go to college doesn't mean that I don't know music, I can't do art, I cannot be taught how to do things, like. So same thing with doctors. Just because my physician happens to be on the big side doesn't mean that I would not trust him with prescribing medicines to me if I have the flu or pneumonia or something. See what I mean? So, but anyways, I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say because I know that someone out there, like always, is going to shine some light. But at the same time, I felt kind of messed up for having that thought because I'm like, okay, like, let me not judge this person, but judging the book by its cover, it's like, girl, who are you to tell me how to be in shape when I'm smaller than you? So anyways, let me see what you lovely folks are saying. Ollie says hi. Some of the best trainers have extra bodies. I can trust them fully. I stay away from the ones with good body shape. That's interesting. This is why some of these so-called healthy fit people die in their early 40s. Someone called me in the middle of my stream. I thought that I had set my thing. Let me do that. See, the one day that I do not set do not disturb is the one day where that happens. See, that's why I have anxiety. But anyways, let me see. What were you saying? 40s and 50s. Oh yeah. But see, those people typically mess with something like roids and junk. So it's not surprising. Look at fucking Arnold. We nearly lost him. So, that's expected. Training to shape the body is not the same as being healthy. That's true because just because you're skinny doesn't mean that you're healthy. That's what I tell people. Like the people who tell me, oh, this and that, you're skinny, blah, blah, you take your health so seriously, blah, blah. And I'm like, you don't know me. I nearly died back in 2014. I was nearly paralyzed. So you don't know me. You don't know me just because I'm like at the time I was 19, but just because I'm young doesn't mean I'm invincible. Like, can you let me keep reading. Um I get that people might take a look at someone and think it looks like someone ain't taking their own advice, but at the same time, if they know it and it's good advice, why not? Why do you think bodybuilders have heart issues and die early? Training and coaching doesn't reflect themselves. I have been playing sports my whole life. Not always. That's a myth too. Vegans even die early. Oh yeah. Oh my god, I was talking about vegans the other day because for some reason my forehead says vegan when all I do is eat meat. Like someone like I shop often, of course, so people know me and they're like, "Oh, you're eating meat today? When did you start eating meat?" And I'm like, since the fucking early 90s, like since the beginning of my time, I've been eating meat. Just because I'm small doesn't mean I don't like meat. So, feels good to just say that because people, for some reason, they just look at your face and they think they know everything about you. No, you don't know me. You don't know me. You can't even spell my name or say it. But anyways, but yeah, you guys, pretty interesting. I can't wait to read what everyone else is going to contribute with this topic because, like I said, that was like the shady part of my brain that you guys don't get to see very often. Like usually I'm portrayed as just this nice girl who's like, I'm just sweet and nice and smiling and loving and all that and happy. And I'm like, yeah, everyone has their dark side, or like I'm quiet and reserved, and I'm like, if you look for me, you'll find me. So, anyways, most of them people in the gym take stuff. Also, roids are not the only bad thing out there. Oh, absolutely not. It's just that it's the first thing that comes to mind since it's usually what the media covers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for me, I think my problem is I will die early, probably from excess like sugar. Like you know how people abuse caffeine through coffee and everything? Well, for me, I'll definitely die from chocolate milk overdose because today I had a stressful day. I had a day from hell. I'll consider telling you guys about it, but yeah, I was eating throughout the entirety of my shift. I had like this cherry cinnamon bun and it was huge and I never get that. I was just like I just need something sweet. And I just kept eating and eating and eating, and now I gotta do something to somehow get a nutritional meal because it will catch up to me. Like I'm all, I'm in my 20s and I'm invincible, but it will catch up to me. And when the crash comes, I'm going to crash hard. But anyways, guys, that concludes my rambling for today. Thanks so much for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts because, like I said, this is the shady side of my brain, and I wonder if most of you guys out there agree with me or disagree with me, and you usually have something to teach me. So yeah, great input from you guys who were live for this. All right, guys, I'll see you soon.